Often, minimalists come from different backgrounds. Some start their lives with just a few things, like me, and at a certain point in life, they feel less than others around them in this consumer society that we live on. As society tells us every day that a person must have a certain amount of stuff, like a house and a car, to be considered a successful person. So I think as soon as these people got the opportunity to buy stuff to keep up with society standards of a successful human being, they tend to do it and to embrace a period in life as hoarders. In short, I think that in most cases there is society that make us feel that we are missing something, and that's the influence of the others around us that make us more or less hoarders at a certain point in life. I had this phase around my late 20s, and I was hoarder in makeup and nail polish, and I remember thinking, now I got all that I want to, all that I was missing, all that I deserve, like others do. But did I really wanted those things into my life? Maybe, maybe not. Because everything that I bought that I was feeling I missed, after some years started having no meaning at all to me, and I started decluttering. And I must warn you that the sentence that we often, and I really often said to me, because I deserve it, often leads you to own more stuff than you really and truly need. Just be aware of it. I still use that sentence, but now I apply it to activities like traveling or going out to dinner with friends, or something that I truly value and needed, like a quality backpack, and not about random things anymore. On the other hand, some other people start their lives with lots of stuff already ordered, often by family influence, but don't realize it until later in life, I think. When managing all that stuff becomes a burden for what it takes of their time, money, or worries. And little by little, they begin to realize that so much stuff doesn't necessarily guarantee you happiness. I've known some of this with often high levels of anxiety related to the fear of losing everything, fear of bankrupt, and all kinds of fears related to having lots of stuff and maybe losing them. One case or another, at some point in life, I believe that owning too much stuff starts bothering you one way or another. Then you start trying to change life by starting decluttering, by your own standards or by influence of minimalist trends, and that's when I think real discomfort begins. Especially when you try to get rid of stuff in a hurry or once for all, not following your own rhythm of decluttering, but others, or imposing yourself some kind of rigid timing to do it, you will go through lots of turbulence in your feelings, and that will be harder than it really needs to. I've never done this. I've been a minimalist for 20 years now, but I guess fortunately I didn't have internet, neither the knowledge that there was a minimalist kind of lifestyle that others were following already. So I made it my own way within my rhythm. Nonetheless, I felt the same turbulence of feeling at those now starting or in the middle of a decluttering journey. The doubts of decluttering something when you're attached to it for several times or most of your life, concealing the aesthetics of your house or work environment with what you think you truly need, differentiating your wants from your needs, letting go of items that cost you a lot of money and feeling kind of guilty about it, what to do to each of your decluttered items, like do you recycle, do you donate, do you sell, do you throw away, do you burn? Always having your somewhere automatic conditioning inner voice asking what if, the love and hate at the same time for an item, like I told you about my coffee machine in another video. Nothing of this is an easy job to deal with. Like several others had said before, I really believe that when you embrace a journey into minimalism and start a decluttering, you really confront yourself with the deepest of your soul. You will discover fears that you didn't realize you had. Your anxiety often rises up and up again. You will question all your life and what you are doing here. After being a minimalist for 2 decades, I am sure that a journey into minimalism brings you to an upper level of self-knowledge, like as much as a psychotherapy will do. For me, the most difficult part of decluttering was, and still is, kind of, sentimental items. For instance, I had a beautiful portrait of one of my cats that I had for several years in my living room. I moved house and I realized that even my cat died 4 years ago, I still kept the portrait in a drawer. And day after day, for several months, I started saying to myself that this didn't make any sense. I didn't add the portrait as decor anymore because that didn't make any sense, because I already had another cat and I don't do the cult of the dead. I never did, whether there's a person or a cat, but I still kept it in a drawer. Why? Besides, I had a picture of him next to that portrait in his photo album in my PC. Despite I no longer rely totally on pictures of people or cats or places to remind me the happiness I had with them or there. So, after several months, one day I woke up and decided to rip off the portrait and finally sent it to paper recycling. I think that as you go on and on your experience of minimalism, and as you grow older and overcome the first phase on decluttering things, you will start to feel the need to simplify your life in many other ways. That's when you will start realizing that owning less will increase the ability for you to value and cherish the most what you already have, that being stuff or people, and to be grateful, deeply grateful for all that you have in your life. And in this matter, I must say that I started an habit some years ago of always thank to the stuff that served me well before I declutter it, and even to thank the universe, the people that I met, and that at a certain point in life I leave behind because no longer align with my lifestyle or my goals in life. Because I truly believe that stuff and that people had an important role in my growing as a human being. That's also when you realize that the universe has some inner rules on its own, and that you can't control everything in your life, that sometimes it's better and you'll be happier if you just go with the flow. Just control what you can and let go of what you can't. Life ain't that difficult. We make it harder for us most of the times. You also start having the need to let go on toxic people and feelings about yourself. You will let go of people with codependence features on your life. No more jealous kind of friendships. No more pessimist people or people that always brings you down or just look for you when they need something. No more begging for people to be with you. You don't have the need for that. You're good on your own as much as you are with others. People will be together when they both want, applying their freedom to choose with whom or doing what they want. No more suffering for anticipation, thinking you can do it or quit something before you even try it. No more always staying on your comfort zone, not risking anything to be happier because of fear. No more letting others decide your life. Well, these are some of the things I've learned with minimalism as I went deeper and growing with it. I truly think a minimalist journey doesn't have to be painful if you respect your own rhythm and terms, if you respect who you truly are. Take it easy on you, and you will see that it starts being easier and easier. I really hope this video will resonate and help someone. If you want to share some of your own feelings toward this subject, or like for me to make any video on something, please comment down below. If you like my content, please subscribe too. It will make me very happy. Thank you for watching.